This weekend, he's headlining at the Improv in Schaumburg. Good morning and hello.
How are you guys doing? Thank you. Good morning to you guys.
We're fine. We're happy to have you.
It's good to be. I went from LA. It's 80 degrees and it's like 20 here.
Yes.
So there's no climate change. It's good.
I don't want to
Everything's
hear
perfect.
right.
It doesn't.
Any complaints? Because you came on the good weekend. It's going to be 40 degrees today.
Woo!
You came on a good weekend.
I'm wearing a thong. That's how good it is.
I knew you seem like you have breathing room.
Well, you can tell my back. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm coming to the show.
I can tell by your posture that you're wearing a thong.
That's the only way to get through politics now. You have to wear a thong, and people go, all right, well, I'm going to stay with this. Because he's got abs.
So this is your 8th tour, and you're actually hoping to bring our nation back through comedy, bring it back
Uniting
together.
the country one drunk audience at a time.
Hey,
yes,
that'll do it.
You know, it's funny, I wrote the show. It's so easy. I didn't want to write the show, but with what's happening in the country, it just spewed out of me. I mean, we got a guy, how do you screw up 400 times in 300 days? The only people happy are Lindsay Lohan and Charlie Sheen.
Lindsay's getting her life back together.
I know, that's why she's happy. I love that you went to defend Lindsay Lohan. She didn't defend the other guy. She's like, no, Lindsay's okay. So I wrote the show, and it was weird because it would have been so easy to just go after the guy, because on a daily basis craziness happens. Yeah. And I didn't check, so I wrote the show, and at first it was like really slamming the guy, and then I don't check where I'm going anymore. And I asked my agent, where am I going this week? And they go, Alabama. I was like, oh no, I am not going to Alabama, because Kevlar is expensive. I am not. And so I did Alabama, Texas, North Carolina, and it made me kind of figure out, because I didn't want to lose people, you know.
Right. So how did you bring them together? Like, how do you use politics?
I'm an independent. You know, I believe in the death penalty, but also believe that if you get convicted of the death penalty, they should put you in a penalty box, and then you get beat to death by hockey players. That's what I believe. But if it's lethal injection, it should be organic and gluten-free. You know, somebody might have an allergy.
LA.
You don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
There, I'm getting kind of itchy in here. My last meal was supposed to have a Benadryl, so. I tried to take an approach I kind of make fun of everybody. I go after everybody, and there's a joke I do. I do one Obama thing about, you know, leaving Iraq, and it's weird to watch the liberals tighten up, and I call them on it. You know, if we don't go back to being we're going to lose the country. Because by the way, here's how it works. They run things. Who are they? Old, ancient, silver-haired white men. A lot of them are Draculas, and they all have that thing. You notice every single one.
Yeah, I got
Absolutely.
that
And Mitch McConnell, even Paul Ryan's got a little one, but Mitch McConnell's. But I don't want to make too much fun of Mitch McConnell, because I loved his work as the Pelican in Finding Nemo. But,
Oh my gosh.
so you got they running things, and they convinced everybody it was us and them, Republicans versus Democrats, and everybody forgot it was we. It's we the people. If we got together, if we showed up in Washington, red baseball hats and those pink knit hats, how you doing? We worked our stuff out, yeah. And I love organic lavender potpourri. I ain't lying. And I don't think meat is murder unless you eat people. We show up together, they don't know what to do. And whenever we go after they always invent a new them. Because right now we're all worried about a little Asian North Korean them. Exactly. Anybody really afraid of North Korea? Because I can throw a frisbee farther than North Korea can launch a missile. So let's just be. So I cut it at the end of the show. I've had hardcore conservatives come up to me and should go, dude, I didn't agree with everything, but you're right.
Yeah. Well, what I love about, I'm a stand-up comic too, and what I love about you is that you don't care about political correctness. You say what's on your mind.
People keep saying this. People go, Titus, you always push it. This is what's funny to me.
Right, but I'm wondering with the greats like a George Carlin and those types, in this political climate, would they be having a field day? Like, what do you think? How would they feel about what's going on today?
I think Carlin would be. I would love to see what Carlin and Robin Williams. Those are my two favorite guys, because they both had a way of keeping it funny. You know, I try not to give you, as a comic, look, my job is to just point out the absurdity of it. It's not to give you my opinion of it. I don't care what, like when comics start going, here's what I think, I don't care what you think. Just talk about the weirdness.
So tell me about this. I was going to ask about the new Project Special Unit.
I saw how she's so good at her job. She's like,
absolutely.
She's like that. Shut it down.
By the way, I want to
Shut it
put
down.
By the way, you guys gave me the chair that slowly has just been going to the left. I'm slowly being taken out of the show.
No, turn back to us. Tell us about Special Unit.
Special Unit. I wrote and directed a movie called Special Unit. Due to the Fairness and Disabilities Act, the LAPD has to hire 4 handicapped undercover detectives, and I play Nick Nolte's mugshot plus 40% scumbag. I play the worst cop in LA, and they are.
The similarity there is mind-blowing.
So that's what I designed the character
We do
on.
our research here.
And it came out really. Billy Gardell's in it, and I have a lot of friends who are disabled actors, and they never get a shot. So I put them all in this movie, and it's interesting because we did it. And if you go to iTunes or Google Play, or it's on Amazon this week, it's really laugh out loud funny, and it makes a point without making a point. That's what I try to do. I think comics, we're not supposed to preach.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be really
There we
funny.
go.
And in the laughter, you're supposed to get something, on your own.
That's what makes you guys artists. We're out of time. So sorry. sorry, but we got to
Thanks.
keep it moving. Christopher Titus will be performing at the Improv in Schaumburg tonight through Sunday. Just go to chicago.improv.com. That's where you can find all the ticket info.
And don't feel bad. I talk so fast, I slowed time down. It's all right.
I mean, you answered all the
loved
questions.
it. I loved it.
No need for that card.